Was good. Y'all know who it is and y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack, live from Los Angeles, and just want to come in and address the situation with yesterday's tweet that the Raiders put out regarding the guilty verdict in the George Floyd murder case, and put out a tweet saying "I can breathe," and everybody went fucking crazy as shit. And I'm just like, okay. I didn't really understood what it meant myself. But Mark Davis came out and said that he was the one, as the owner of the team, to put out that statement. And it echoed what George Floyd's brother, Philanese, said, that everyone can breathe now. So he was basically quoting, uh, in an obscure way. I'm gonna be honest. It was no one really knew because he didn't quote the person. He didn't quote George Floyd's brother, but he basically was agreeing with what George Floyd's brother said. And this just was an opportunity for all the Raider haters out there and for all the people who like to talk a whole lot of shit to try to pile on the Raiders and talk about all this, that, and the other, because it wasn't clear. It was very vague. So we got it all cleared up today because the person who is the spokesman for George Floyd and his family, Philanese Floyd, George's brother, has no problem with Mark Davis said. In fact, he doesn't want it taken down. Furthermore, he agrees. He agrees with what Mark Davis did. Now, the only thing that I have a problem with is I expect people to try to drag the silver and black. That's what they do. I mean, you can't be a real Raider fan and not expect that. That's what they're going to do because that's what we have put ourselves in a position by not winning like we're supposed to. So now it's always an opportunity to try to stick it to us. But at the end of the day, I thought that it could have been a little bit more thought out. He could have put a quote in there. It could have been a lot cleaner. It could have been a lot more concise. But I think the people that wanted to talk crazy about the team and use this as an opportunity to try to drag us was going to do it anyway. But at the end of the day, if the family's not offended, if George Floyd's brother is not offended and the family supports the comments of the Raiders, then there's nothing to talk about at that point. Those of you guys that are out there who are not fans of the Raiders, you need to be looking and see what the hell your team said. Did your team put out a statement? When the verdict was read, what the fuck did your team do? That's the key. Okay? I could pretty much guarantee you, probably 90% of you guys out there, your team didn't say a damn thing. Okay? Whether it be in football, basketball, baseball, whatever the hell. So, end of the day, the Raiders have always been about positive race relations. They've always been progressive, and we're going to stay that way. I just think that the timing and the clarity of the tweet could have been a little bit better. But at the end of the day, if the family supports what's being said, they don't demand it to be taken down. They agree with Mark Davis and the Raiders. Then there ain't nothing else to talk about, man. And for those of us in Raider Nation who didn't like what was being said, you have your right. But at the end of the day, if the family's not offended and they support, there's nothing else to talk about. All right, man. Love all y'all out there, man. Raider Nation for life, whether you like this shit or not. Salute.